Back today with another cooking video. So today I'm going to be making a vegan meal. I believe everything that I got is vegan. If not, Lindsay will definitely tell me if it isn't. But I'm going to be making breaded cauliflower tacos with vegan refried beans and rice. I got all the seasonings here, so what we're going to do is put all the seasonings in. I'll add some vegan mayo as a base so the breadcrumbs will stick to it to make the breaded cauliflower that we're going to make into tacos. So right now I'm going to start putting seasoning on it. I'm not a fan of these kind of bottles to get seasoning out, because as you can see, like, no seasoning is even coming out. Alright, I'm not using this one because it's taking too long for the seasoning to come out. I'm almost out of garlic powder, but we got garlic powder. I was going to use the rest, there's like nothing left. Smoked paprika. And I got some pepper. So kind of mix that together. Alrighty, and so now what we're going to do to bread it is I'm going to start putting the vegan mayonnaise in. Like I said, it coats the cauliflower so that you're then able to stick the breadcrumbs to it. People also would use, I guess this way isn't vegan. People would use like egg and flour. Obviously, if you're vegan, you can't use an egg and then flour coating for it. So I don't know what you would actually use for that. So I'm not sure. But typically, if you want to bread stuff a non-vegan way, you could do it that way. I've always used mayonnaise. To me, it just helps it not dry it out. But that's kind of a personal preference. So we'll make sure that everything gets kind of soaked pretty good in the mayonnaise. I've never really tried anything vegan. The only reason I'm cooking vegan meal tonight, or a vegan meal tonight, is Lindsay wanted me to cook a vegan meal. So we'll kind of see how this one turns out. I've never ate a lot of vegan style food. I also made a sauce for this. And I'll go over that here in a second. So all these seem to be breaded fairly well, or coated very well. So let's dump some breadcrumbs on and start kind of mixing it together again. And I believe those breadcrumbs are vegan. I don't know. That's what it told me to buy. So, I mean, I sure hope so. I don't know. If not, once again, Lindsay will probably tell me that it's not vegan. And so I do everything by looking at it and kind of my taste and flavor on how I like things. If I like it heavily breaded, not a lot of bread on it. Same with mayonnaise. It's all personal preference. So, I mean, you can easily change it to how you like. So that seems fairly well breaded to me. I might add just a tad bit more. And I know a lot of you are going to be like, that's a lot of breadcrumbs. Well, don't judge me. Alright, so that looks pretty good to me. I'm preheating the oven to 400. So in the meantime, I'm going to grab a pan out and spread it on this. We'll spread it all out. And look at all that breadcrumbs. Alright, so I'm just going to leave this here. this will be ready to go once the oven is done preheating at 400. Then this will be good to go. And then, like I said, I did make a vegan sauce as well. This is supposed to be a vegan yum yum sauce. It kind of looks like yum yum sauce. I made it beforehand just so you'd have to sit around and watch me make it. So let me pull up the recipe. Y'all can see it as well. I believe. So this is what I'm making, the cauliflower tacos with yum yum sauce. And here is the yum yum sauce ingredients. So it's 1 cup of mayonnaise. I did get vegan mayonnaise. It calls for 1 tablespoon of melted butter. Obviously you can't do that if you're vegan, which I'm kind of confused on because the website I went to was a vegan website. So I mean, I guess you're still trying to get multiple views, but I don't know why you would do it that way, because then it says use coconut oil for vegan, but it's a vegan website, so in my mind it shouldn't even have the butter as an option, but whatever. All right, so I put the mayonnaise. I didn't use butter, obviously. I didn't use coconut oil because I'm not a fan of coconut. I don't like the flavor of coconut. And one time my grandma actually made cookies, and she put coconut oil. She used coconut oil in it, and I tasted it right away and asked her about it. She's like, yeah, I use coconut oil, so I couldn't eat those anymore. I don't even know if she remembers. She'll probably tell me if she does listen to this. I did use the 1 tablespoon of tomato paste. I put 1 teaspoon of maple syrup. Kind of confused on why we put maple syrup in, so we'll see how that tastes. I did a little bit over a half teaspoon of garlic powder. I did a little bit over a teaspoon of paprika, and then I did 2 tablespoons of water. So yeah, this is kind of sitting right here. So what we're gonna do with the tacos is we're gonna get the flour tortilla, and then we're gonna put refried beans at the bottom. The recipe calls for red cabbage. I'm not going to use red cabbage. I don't like the flavor. So I might use shredded lettuce, or I might just leave that out. So anyways, it'd be the tortilla, and then I'm going to put the refried beans at the bottom for a base. I'll put the yum yum sauce, and then I'll put the cauliflower bites, and then do a little of the yum yum sauce over top of that. I am cooking rice as well, so I might put rice in it as well. We'll kind of see how that plays out though. So the oven is done preheating, so we will throw these in. I'm gonna put them in for 15 minutes to start, and then I'll check on them, and I'll probably kind of flip them around so they kind of bake on the other side as well. So we'll put the 15-minute timer on and then come back to that. Got the vegan refried beans right here. So we're gonna heat it on low heat for about 3 to 5 minutes. So we'll see. So I'll put the heat on 2. I actually think this is a smaller burner too, so we'll keep it on 2 for now, and go from there. This timer did reset. Oh, my camera's down so you can't even see. The timer did go off at 15, and I put it on for another 15. I'll check it here in about a minute. Well, we can do it right now to see. Make sure the light's on. All right. Try not to burn myself. I don't know how well you can see that, but they're almost done. When I took it out at the 15-minute mark originally, they were still kind of soft. And not too crispy, so I did put them back in for another 15 and just been watching them. So yeah, I finished the rice in the rice cooker. So this is done as well. So yeah, we'll just wait for the beans to finish, and then the cauliflower, and then we'll start making the actual taco. Alright, so the breaded cauliflower is done, the beans are done. So right now, I got the tortilla. What I'm going to do is turn this flame on low, and I'm going to kind of brown it up, crisp it up just a little bit, and then we'll kind of go from there. The recipe did call for corn tortillas, but if you know me, I don't like corn tortillas. So we're going to stick with flour. So we'll brown it up. We'll kind of flip it over back and forth. And I'm going to go ahead and just make 2, and then we'll kind of show you how they are. I think that's a little bit too low. And then I still have the vegan yum yum sauce right there as well, to kind of try. Alright, so that one is good to go. Heat it up. So what we're going to do first, also I know I did say that you could use lettuce in it as well, or you could use the, I don't remember what it was called, red cabbage, whatever it was called. You could use that as a bottom to put in here as well. I'm not going to. I'm just going to eat it with the yum yum sauce and the beans. Have to grab another, put a little bit more. I lied. Maybe I will get some lettuce. I don't know. Well, I'm just going to put that back in there because I'm the only one eating it. And so then what we're going to do, we're going to take this over here. We're going to start putting cauliflower on it. Let's see if I got a little spatula. Perfect. Kind of putting this on. So for me, I would love to throw cheese on top of this, but I'm not going to. But a little bit more. Like I said, I also cooked rice. You could use rice and put rice on it. I'm not going to. So I guess that one's done. It's a little plain. I don't remember what was. I think they put. Yeah, so it looks like their cauliflower pieces were also a little bit bigger. But like I said, they put like the, let's see what it was actually called. They put the red cabbage, yeah. They did put it on the bottom. Like I said, I'm not going to do that though. So, I mean, this doesn't look, I know the cauliflower tastes good because I tasted it. Obviously, it doesn't look too appealing. I will put some more yum yum sauce on top of this, and I'm also going to make one more, and I am going to actually put lettuce on it, so y'all can kind of see what that looks like too. I actually lied, I'm not going to put lettuce on one. I really don't want to because I'm not in the mood for lettuce. I am going to take a bite of this and see how good it is though. So we'll see. Yeah, like I said, you could add rice in it too. I'm not going to, so you technically could add more in this, but yeah, I'm not. So it's definitely not bad. I mean, I like cauliflower, so it's not a huge deal to me. It's really not that bad, actually. I don't know what to really ever compare it to, since I don't ever really eat vegan food. But if you want like a healthier option, I suppose, if you say this is healthier, then I definitely would try this. It does take a little bit longer, obviously, since you're adding the mayonnaise in yourself to the cauliflower and breadcrumbs, stuff like that. But relatively, it is a pretty simple meal, especially if you're busy doing stuff, going back and forth. Because, I mean, these basically cooked in the oven for 30 minutes once I was done with them. The beans cooked for 5 minutes. The longest part that was consuming that I didn't record was making the sauce, and I think that took about 6 minutes. Was like the longest step. So I would say this is probably a 7 out of 10 for it being vegan. It is actually good. Like I said, I would really add cheese on top of this. For me, I don't know if they make vegan cheese. I mean, I think they do. I think Lindsay said it was gross. Yeah, it really was not that bad. So yeah, thanks for watching and enjoy.